Hey, collective. So I was doing my meditating and taking my spiritual bath. My hair's still wet. And Spirit gave me a message. Archangel Michael is cleaning some shit up right now. I'm talking like these doors that you consciously chose to close, these karmic cycles that you made a conscious choice to say, all right, I'm going to close the door. I'm going to release the person, the situation. I'm going to forgive this. I'm going to give it to God. Soon as you decided to do that, it's like the divine sent Archangel Michael in to finish something out, okay? Finish closing some stuff out. I don't know if it's delivering the karma for these folks that you've chosen to consciously forgive, but I will tell you another message I got. Everybody's like, oh, we go to heaven, we go here, we go there. Spirits told me we don't go anywhere. Your energy just continues to recycle into the world. When you pass away, I know we all want to feel like we're going somewhere, but you're not going anywhere. Your heaven and your hell exist within you. Your consciousness, your energy, your awareness. Okay? And if you want out of this cycle, if you want to catch your ship out of this cycle, it requires you to forgive. It requires you to let go of attachment. It requires you to heal. And that's what this is all about. This whole journey of awakening and healing and remembering. Somewhere long, long ago, in our ancestral line, we as a people went through something devastating. There is a scar that we carry forward, that we've been carrying forward since the beginning almost. And it has to do with our separation, our initial separation from the divine self, our initial descent from our higher consciousness. That's what we've been climbing our way back towards, is this higher consciousness, this remembering. But you have to work through the scars. You have to work through the unforgiveness. You have to work through the lower consciousness, understand that aspect of yourself, okay, to catch the ship. That's what they're telling me. There's a ship. Okay, we're going to be getting passage on some ship. And it could be a metaphorical ship, okay? It doesn't have to be some spaceship or anything. That's not what I'm saying. It could be, but I don't know. But there's a ship that you get granted passage on. One time I had a vision of the moon, and there were 4 moons. There was one, it was like the moon, and then behind the moon was a moon, and then another moon, and another moon. There was 4 moons. And I saw these figures rising from the earth as I was looking at the moon. Dark figures would rise, and these figures, these beings of light would rise, and I saw them rising up. The dark figures hit the moon and fell back to earth. The light figures literally passed through the moon and just kind of disappeared. I guess they went into the light. I don't know where they went, but the dark figures fell back to earth. And Spirit told me, I remember them telling me at the time, it's because these people carried these attachment to their pain, to their physical consciousness, right? Attachment to the 3D physicality of our beingness. And so until they went through enough of their life cycles and closed their karmic cycles, and until they got their understanding, they would continue to be, they're not granted passage through. And I think all of us have been denied that passage through many lifetimes. But this is our chance to remember who we are, raise our consciousness, and stop recycling. You don't have to continuously recycle your energy in this plane of existence, in this world, this reality, this dimension, whatever this is, that I don't know. But it starts with forgiveness, and it starts with forgiveness and it ends with forgiveness. It's all about forgiveness and your ability to do that or not. And some people are like, I can never forgive so-and-so for this and for that, and that's your prerogative. I'm not telling you you have to. I'm just telling you what Spirit has shown me, has told me. And let me tell you, I've been through stuff too. Things that there was a time in my life I thought I could never forgive. I could never. I mean, I lost my children. My children were kept from me for a very long time. And I know I'm not the only mother out there who suffered that. And I was angry, and it was unfair, and I felt so. I mean, it's like living in hell, walking in this existence and not being able to have your children. It's a version of hell. It was my personal hell. And the people that, were involved, whether they thought they were protecting my children or not, that doesn't even matter to me anymore. I found forgiveness. And the way I know I found forgiveness was because I've been able to heal. And it took me a long time. As a child myself, I suffered a lot of abuse, neglect, all kinds of stuff that there was a time I never thought I would be able to forgive, And it's been a process of healing and remembering who I am and tapping into that part of myself that's given me the strength to forgive. And all things are possible. Even forgiving the worst of the worst is possible. And so when you decide to do that, when you decide to consciously say, I don't know how I'm going to do it, I don't know how, but I do want to. Maybe I don't know how to forgive, but I want to forgive. When you make that conscious choice that you want to forgive, that you want to heal, that you no longer want to live in pain and resentment and vengeance, then that's your step towards freedom. Right? And those of y'all who have done that, Archangel Michael is here, cleaning the rest of it up for you. And you're going to witness a lot of people getting karma. Not that we wish that on people, but there's always going to be a price to pay. Nothing is free, and energy is exchanged. It's an energetic exchange. So there's a price that is going to be paid. Yeah, a lot of these people are suffering from addictions right now. The people that you are choosing to close these cycles down, you're going to see a lot of them fading away. Their addictions are what's going to take them, okay? They're zombies. Because they lack the ability to forgive, right? So they, instead of doing the actual work, they want to numb themselves. They want to hide from themselves. And the best way to do it is through drinking and drugging and sexing, right? Workaholic, just extra. I'm hearing the isms, but yeah, they're trading today. Okay, so they're trading their tomorrows for their todays, is what I'm hearing. This says today for tomorrow, but we all got a choice. Yeah, these people, they black flower fragrance. They have these black souls, these black holes in their heart that they're not even concerned about filling up with light. They just want to. They're in survival mode. And I've been there, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have been there too. They're colorless angels, but you don't have to be a colorless angel, collective. I'm not a colorless angel no more, and I'm grateful for that. Even if it takes me forgiving the worst, I can do that because I have that power, that gift from the divine.